what's up guys, it's Joel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about my extremely bad luck week, and I hope that my bad luck is over with and that none of it will rub off on you guys because it was pretty crappy, and I don't want any of you guys to experience what I experienced because it's not good, it's awful, and it's just shitty experience. So for starters, if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that my computer broke, and the way that it broke was my house got struck by lightning. Woo, so cool, so lucky. No, not at all. So it wasn't just my PC that broke, my modem broke, and my 360 broke. So if you think about that, that's a lot of money that just broke basically in your house. It's like your money just got flushed down the toilet, and it's like, oh, really nice. Thank you so much, universe, for blessing me with this awesome situation. I'm very thankful. Thank you. So basically, it was a rainy night, or a rainy day. It was about 5 and I was sleeping during the daytime. I know, God, Megan, you're so bad. Your sleeping schedule's awful. I'm aware. So my mom wakes me up, and this was before the lightning struck the house, which, by the way, is pretty stupid because there's trees everywhere surrounding my house, but it decides to hit my house. Thank you once again, universe. You're awesome. So it decides to hit my house out of anything, but before that happened, my mom woke me up and I laid back down. And you know how you get in that like state where you're kind of awake but you're kind of asleep, so you're about to fall asleep, so you're awake but you're like not. So I was, you know, at that point I hear this extremely loud noise, and I swear to God my room lit up. Like, it lit up. I'm not even kidding. My sister said she saw that the other room next to me light up too. So at that point I heard my computer shut off, but I didn't want to check on it because I had a feeling that something was up, but I just unplugged it instead, and I didn't want to deal with it at that moment. I was half asleep and I didn't want to know if it was broken because I was hoping that maybe I'd wake up and it would be perfectly fine. So that's what I was hoping for. So when I wake up, my mom tells me that we have no internet because the modem won't work, and it was hot for 3 hours, which is how much longer I slept. You know, that's how intense that lightning was, because it kept the modem hot for 3 extra hours after I fell asleep. That's pretty intense. So I ended up going to my room and turning on the computer to find out that it wouldn't turn on, which was a really big letdown. I was so pissed off. I was testing it. I was trying everything. I was doing lots of things to try and get it to work, but nothing was helping, and I was really pissed off because I was like really, like, this, at this moment my computer has to break out of any moment to decide to do it. It decides right now. So I ended up not having the power supply for a couple of days before being able to install the new one. So then we went to Walmart and we got a new modem, and I installed that, and yada yada yada, so the laptops could still be used, which is my mom and my sister's. So in the midst of all of this, you know, obviously I was in the car a lot. I was going a lot of places because I had nothing to do. So I was, you know, taking trips with my mom to places, going to the pool, doing things, going up to the store, whatever, like cleaned out my house. We cleaned up the entire house, which was good. I, in the car, had about three drinks spill on me, which is really weird. I've never had that in my entire life. I've never had things spill on me in the car before, but just my luck this week. I had a Red Bull spill on me, a Coca-Cola spill on me, and a sweet tea spill on me, and these are different days. And I would literally, I knew I would hold the drink so that it wouldn't fall, and it would still fall. I kid you not. It would still fall somehow, and it fell on me, and do you guys know how awful it is to have a drink spill on you and you have to sit in the car and you're so sticky and you're so cold, and it's just so bad because you're like, can we just go back to the house because I'm just drenched in Red Bull right now and I smell like Red Bull, and Red Bull is great when it's in my mouth but not when it's on my butt, okay? So can we just go home? So I ended up just putting a towel. I kept a towel in the car after this because, you know, I knew my luck. So then the next time, me and my mom go to get breakfast, and I get a Coke from McDonald's or whatever, and I'm holding it. I literally held it. You know, like how there's cup holders in the middle? I held it there. My mom goes for a turn. I somehow managed to get my thumb under the lid of the Coke, and just pours all over me. It's really good. It's really great. Thankfully, I had a towel, but it didn't do much for me because I still was drenched. And then the third time was a sweet tea, and you know how sweet teas, like if you get them from McDonald's, they're really big because they're like $1 or whatever, and it wasn't even mine, but it was in the cup holder, and I thought that it was sturdy because it was huge. Like it fit well in the cup holder. Somehow fell. I don't even think we made a turn, and it fell on me. Why me? Like, why me? Why not my mom? Who's, come on, really? Like, why me? So since I had I had laptops, but you can only do so much on a laptop. I was playing my DS a lot, so I was playing Animal Crossing. It's a fun game. Anyways, so on Animal Crossing, my person was falling a lot, like falling on her face. And I ended up Googling, because it was happening so much, it was just so annoying. I'm like, this must mean something, so I Googled it, and it's like, your person is unlucky. Like, what are the chances of that? Like, my person in a game was unlucky, had bad luck. So, like, what does that say for me? So, I'm really spontaneous. Like, pretty spontaneous. I should honestly make vlogs because I do stuff like this all the time. My sister and my mom and I went to Walmart. I forget why we went to Walmart. But it was 2 a.m. and we had nothing better to do, so we went to Walmart, and my sister and I both got fish. She got a goldfish and I got a betta fish, and we brought them home, and I took a picture of it and I tweeted it out and everything. And I woke up at like 10 a.m. and my fish was at the bottom of the tank and he died. My fish died within a couple hours, 8 hours. You can't tell me that's not shitty luck. Honestly, you cannot tell me that's not shitty luck. I made sure the water was right. I made sure everything was right. The tank was clean. There was food. Everything. Seriously? Like, but my sister's fish was perfectly fine. And last but not least, I call the computer people, and I'm going to go pick up my PC because I find out it's fixed. But you know what? You know what? The entire time, the problem was, I just sucked so bad at replacing my PSU, because the PSU initially was the problem, was in the motherboard. But I bought a new one, and I put it in, and I put it in wrong. I didn't put it in correctly. I messed it up, and the guy ended up having to like redo the wires and stuff, which ended up costing me $75, which I didn't actually have to pay if I wasn't so stupid when it came to computers. I could have just done it myself, but I'm a fuck up. So yeah, so basically my week has been a load of shit. Oh, and also I went over my Verizon data, which is like the data that I use on my phone, so that's gonna suck too. I'm gonna have to pay for that as well. So yeah, my week has been pretty shitty. I hope that your week has been great, unlike mine, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please drop a like. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you all had a fantastic week, and have a great day, and don't get my bad luck on you. Bye guys. Mwah.